welcome back to Rogue Survivor. This is the Alpha 9 version, and I am using some of Dion's tiles that he has crafted up. It's been quite a while since I've played this game. I'll let you know I'm not very good at it. Still, I was never very good at it. Things have not changed. So, yeah, I guess just jump into it. I'm not going to be able to explain a whole lot of the new things. I've played maybe a handful of characters, like 3 or 4 so far. So I'm still quite rusty. I don't know a lot of things. So you get to go through it with me and watch me stumble around and get my head ripped off by a zombie. Probably more often than it should happen. But the new game modes here, from the last couple videos, I think, I get vintage zombies is like Romero's zombies, I think. Undeads are only zombified men and women. They don't evolve into tougher forms of zombies, which, if you remember how it used to be, they could level up from a basic, slow, worthless zombie all the way up to a prince, which is a hulking monstrosity that will destroy you, and you would have just the streets and buildings overflowing with princes. So this will stop that. Some undeads can infect livings whenever they get bit, so it's also kind of like classic zombies where if they bite or scratch somebody, that person will be changing in 12 hours. You better just shoot them right there. Corpses will slowly rot and will rise if infected. Possibly. I'm not going to be playing that one. Standard game is the one from my previous videos, I believe. And Corpses and Infection is another new one. This is one that I'm going to be playing, I think. I'll switch between this one and probably Vintage Zombies. But for now, this one is Corpses and Infection. Don't get a cold. Keep an eye on your diseased friends. So, all the kinds of undeads, from skeletons all the way up to whatever the toughest thing is. The undeads can and will evolve. Some undeads can infect the living corpses. Livings become corpses when dead, and corpses will slowly rot but can rise like regular zombies. So there's the explanation of your new game modes. You can choose to be a living survivor or an undead. I'm still not a big fan of playing as a zombie, primarily due to the high difficulty I play on as a survivor. It makes it easier as an undead, and I don't want to constantly have to jump around changing settings, basically. So I just stick to one, and I like being the living. So we'll do that. But yeah, I'll explain a little bit more of that actually. If you haven't played this, you can be the living survivors, which is trying to survive a zombie outbreak in a city. Finding food, barricading, getting weapons, finding friends, making safe houses, things like that. If you're the undead, it should be self-explanatory. You hunt down the survivors and try to turn them all into zombies. Which is, again, pretty easy if you're undead with my settings. A little bit harder as the survivor. Male and female, there's no robots or unisex or anything like that. I'm just going to choose random. We'll be female this time. And a list of skills that you can choose from. You can read the skills yourself if you want to find what will suit you best. Again, I'm just going to do random. It gives us Light Eater. I'm fine with that. If you haven't noticed, one of the things that I like in my games that I play are random characters, because otherwise I will find the cheapest build in the game and basically ruin the game for myself by continually doing insane length runs and staying alive for hours and generally making things unfun after a set amount of time. So this is where we start, or at least I started. You always start off as somebody new. We're Cheryl Kennedy, the civilian, and you always start off in a new location. And based on the settings that you've chosen that I didn't go over, your city may be larger or smaller. This is the size of my city right now, just a simple 3x3 district layout. And we started in the very center here, which is the green district. I believe it's mostly just parks and things like that. You can see my district layout pretty much sucks. I have a couple business districts, a couple general districts, and residential districts. Obviously, the district that you really want to have, if you want high survival chances, are shopping districts, because they'll have food, guns, everything that you could possibly need, and you just need to barricade up somewhere safe. However, I don't have that here. We're going to be stumbling around. I'm not even really gonna... Actually, yeah, I will. Let's see. We need to get down to C2 to go to the police station, because that's kind of the... There is a main quest line in this game. I don't know how long it is. I don't know if it's been lengthened since my last videos, but it starts at the police station. The doors slide open in front of us, and a deep, thick rain is outside. And apparently there's also a skeleton. Skeletons are insanely quick. I'm not even going to bother to fight it. I'm just going to run. And let's see. Zombie Master. Great. Has a speed of 0.5. Where's my speed? I don't even know my layout very well. Our speed right here is a flat 1. Speed and health are the two most important things in this game, pretty much. If your speed drops, you won't be able to run away. It's kind of like Cataclysm, if you've played that as well. And you will they'll just surround you and slowly pummel you down, like this skeleton is right now. He claws us. I better just fight him. It doesn't take too many hits to kill a skeleton, thankfully. And we find our first items that are worth picking up. Canned food never goes bad, and groceries. Groceries go bad on a date. This bag of groceries will go bad on day 2, on the 11th hour. And if you eat it after that, it is expired, and it will heal you for, it'll replenish your food bar up here for a lower amount. You can see, I haven't explained this, so for those of you new, this is our hit point bar. When it reaches 0, we die. This is our stamina bar. Whenever it reaches 0, we can no longer run, and that's probably how I will be dying quite often. Food, we have to eat constantly, and it tells you how much time you have left. Sleep, you'll have to sleep regularly. If you don't, you will pass out from exhaustion and collapse, and then get nommed on by zombies. This is a new one, I believe. It is the sanity meter. I don't know too much about it, except that whenever it starts to run down, you will have nightmares and wake up screaming, which is probably a pretty bad thing. I haven't had it happen except once or twice, so I don't know too much about it. And this is... this is the infection bar. The more damage we take, the higher our infection will get, and I think the higher chance we will have of turning into a zombie. I'm not entirely sure how that works. So, now that I've explained that, let's continue searching through this building here. Because I would still much prefer to find a weapon, but hey, more food is also nice. You can stack cans into stacks of 3 for 1 inventory slot, but groceries will each take up their own. And also down here in the chat, in the dialogue box, you'll see different descriptors of sounds that we are hearing around us. They are almost always bad, and they are quite useful to pay attention to, because they will alert you when maybe your position's been compromised, when something is around. Got signs on the wall that say brain power, and I am surrounded by 2 zombies, 2 shamblers. Okay, we're gonna run here, jump on the car. Great. We jump on the wrecked car, slide off the top, and take off running. Another skeleton, man. Now my stamina does replenish a little bit as I take steps. It drops about, what is that? About 6 points for every step that I run. Oh man, I really need to find an exit here. I cannot stop just yet. There's a survivor, and we've survived another night. Every 24 hours that you survive, you level up, and you can choose a new skill. So let's see, light sleeper, hardy, awake, necrology, and medic. And you can see what they all do over here. The first one that I'm going to take actually is going to be hardy, because sleeping will heal anywhere, and we'll have a plus 1% chance to heal while we're moving around, I think. I'm actually not sure. That might mean a plus 1% chance to heal while you're sleeping, but I can't remember. But healing, yes. Healing and food. Two most important things that we need to be looking for. You know what? I just better kill that skeleton. Thankfully, I think that the rain helped us escape from those zombies that were following us. You leave a scent trail, and if you're not careful, the zombies will be able to stalk you all over the map. But because it's raining, obviously they can't. These are barricaded glass doors. We're gonna tear down the barricade, because I'm curious what's in here. This is a really well constructed barricade. We're too tired. We'll sit here and huff and puff for just a little bit. There we go. And, congratulations. Broke into a char office. Unfortunately, the char guards are here. Brian O'Brien. He's got a shotgun, char body armor, and some shotgun shells. He will kill us extremely quickly, so I'm just going to take off running. Those places are extremely valuable, the char offices are. Once you can break into them, they have everything that you need. Ammo, body armor, barricading items, plenty of weapons. Did I already say that? Tons of food. And I've got tons of food here. Let's see. 116, 114. We're going to eat that bag of groceries there, because some of this stuff is going to start going bad. Okay, we slammed the door in the skeleton's face there. Pick up even more groceries, amazingly enough. I'm not going to have a problem with food. If we could find a store to barricade ourselves in right now, I could survive a few days on this. Let's see, we have a cop, Jason Cordell, Vivian Irvin, a civilian, and a shambler. And they're kind of fighting it. She was weaving and dodging behind him. And there's a corpse of Cassie Reeves. That has a chance of turning into a zombie. Okay, let's see then. Eat more food and pick up this stack of cans. That's just insane. I don't know if I've ever had this much food this early. Kill the skeleton. And let's see. I am in C2, so this is where I need to go. Oh man, 2 more skeletons? Thankfully skeletons can't climb, I don't think. Cop Chris Smith, I'm not afraid of skeleton 1013. Roger. I guess he's talking into his radio there. Look at this. He unloads with his rifle, destroying the skeleton. And we find a loaded 7-11 here. Let's see, I'm not going to take any of the ammo unless I can find a gun, which I do. A hunting rifle. Okay. So, let's drop the groceries, take the rifle. Booyah. Also, let's eat those groceries, and what do we have? Bandages, orange pills, a hunting vest, a cell phone, more orange pills. I need, there we go, rifle bullets. So we'll stock up on those. Man, there's just so much useful stuff here. You know what? I don't want to leave. So, let's barricade this place. I'm going to push these shelves into the way. Oh, man. I was really hoping that we could block these people from coming in. No, I don't want to shove her. There we go. We'll block that off. Wait, is somebody trying to come through here? A bear trap, great. I'm gonna have to kill her while she's in here. But I'm gonna continue to barricade this stuff. Oh, the cop is in here? Let's see, he says he'll give us some shotgun shells for something worthless. I might have to kill both of these people, actually. Unless... oh, man. Maybe they'll leave if I open this place up again. Oh boy. There's some combat going on outside. Not what I was looking for. Get out of my store! No, 2 more people come in, I think. Dang it. I don't want to kill them just yet, because I will be labeled a criminal. Yeah, there's so many people in here. Dang it. Okay. You know what? I want this med kit right here, so I'm gonna drop a little bit of food. Nobody better pick it up. I'm gonna use the med kit to heal myself. Man, everybody out of my store. You know what, I'm just gonna seal this place off. And what's probably gonna happen is we're gonna section ourselves off into this store here. And eventually start killing each other. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm gonna just go ahead and sleep here. Pass a little bit of time. Oh boy, this is such a bad idea. There's like 6 of us locked in here. Everybody better have brought their own food. We wake up. And yeah, there's still some people in here. I guess the good thing is that we're not really left alone. We can all kind of defend each other, but the first person who turns into a zombie is going to be completely obliterated. What do we have here? Blue pills. I don't remember what they do, so... oh, they help wake us up. So, I'll use those for now. Good lord, there's a lot of them. This goes bad. Day 2. I guess I'll keep hanging on to those. Oh, crap. Zombies have broken in here. So, the cops over there... aha, yeah, good job. I was going to say, the cop was over there beating on it with a piece of wood, it looked like. Okay, so it's good that we had them in here. But I can't push that there. There we go. Just continue to barricade this a little bit. There we go. That might slow the zombies down. It also might not. And band-aids. Band-aids are somewhat useful. They'll heal you, what, for 2 points each? Yeah. They used to heal for 1, and then they weren't so useful, but... is something coming through here? This barricade's been damaged, it looks like. No. Okay. We're just gonna wait a little bit. The cop is snoring, sleeping on the ground, as we watch guard over the entrance to the 7-Eleven here. And we level up again, so let's see. Awake, agile, light sleeper, strong, or tough? That is a tough decision. I think, however, I'm going to choose tough for a little bit more hit points. And continue to wait here. Let's see. Fighting, 10 tiles to the southwest. Surely that's not in here. 7 tiles to the south. That is right outside the 7-Eleven here. Are they coming through? People might be fighting in here. No? Honestly, I can't tell sometimes. Is there any more food? No, there's not. If people start getting too hungry, they're gonna get violent in here. And it looks like a couple of them are already getting hungry. I have to watch myself. If they want my food too badly, they'll attack me for it. There's fighting all over the place outside. However, I think that our shift is just about done here. What does that mean? I don't know what all the symbols mean. Like this, I think that might mean he's a policeman. I don't know what the red arrows mean yet. That might mean they're following somebody. Yeah, they're following the cop, who is Chris Smith. So, what does that orange dot mean? If you guys know, you can tell me in the comments. I don't know what they mean. And I think that little upside down private symbol might mean that he's a group leader. Either way, we're gonna sleep here. Let's eat another stack of our food. Or some of it anyways. And curl up in a corner guarding our cans of beans and ravioli. And nearby fighting wakes us up 6 tiles to the southeast. You know what? I'm gonna just go back to sleep. I'm pretty sure it's nothing. If there was something serious, someone in the front of the store would have yelled at us. And we wake up with 2 people staring over us. Okay, you know what? I think that we should just leave, maybe. See, like, what is that? Oh, I know what that means. That means he made a lot of noise. That red triangle. If you step on cans, empty cans that you've dropped on the ground, they will make a ton of noise. And alert zombies. You can see there's empty cans out here. Somebody's already stepped on those ones, though. And we need to get out here and start hunting for more food. It's another miserable day where it's raining. But again, that's good news for us. It means that we won't leave a trail. Okay, are those zombies? No. He's fighting a shambler, Where's the shambler at? There's somebody else with a gun. Okay, I don't see the shambler there fighting. Sometimes I will help a group of survivors, but sometimes I will also just turn away and run for my own life, because obviously it's a lot more important. I'm not here to be a hero, I'm here to survive the zombie apocalypse. There's a time and a place for being a hero. This would not be one of them. So let's see, this goes bad in 11 hours. Let's chow down on it. Pop some more sleeping pills here. Screams of terror. It's now deep night. The zombies are out in full force. We hop up on the cars and get a little bit of visibility, but not enough. There's another police officer. He offers a pistol for some of our blue pills. No thanks. Canned food for blue pills. Everybody wants our sleeping pills. Some more band-aids. Nobody wants to sleep. You might never wake up. Another hunting rifle. And a magazine. Magazine will help cure your insanity. So, what do I need to do? Guess I'll drop that, and we're just going to sit here and read the magazine for a little bit. What is that? A shambler. Okay, we open fire with our rifle, and the shambler left. I have no idea where he went. It didn't kill him. However, we are going to do it. We're going to finish the job. We hear motorbikes. 51 tiles to the northeast. we killed a shambler. And I don't think I want anything to do with the motorbikes. Let's see. Eat a can of food, pick one up. And we'll leave a can there for some survivor to maybe pick up. Screams of terror. Even though it was kind of a trap because I left it on an empty can. So they would have to activate the can before they could get the food. A zombie master chasing after us. More fighting all over the place. And there's a trap in the window that I did not see until I stepped on it. Some spikes there. There are traps that you can build. I'm really not going to bother with it just yet. once I start making, I guess, a serious character that I want to live for a really long time. Good lord, we're surrounded by 3 skeletons. Then I might start getting into traps and really barricading places. We've survived another night. Martial arts, agile, strong, light eater, or firearms. I already have level 1 light eater. I really do enjoy not having to worry too much about food. Firearms would make us do more damage. That's almost a necessity if you want to actually survive. However, I think I'm going to level up light eater again. Hello, skeleton. Because that'll also help my inventory space. The less food I have to carry, the more ammo I can carry, the more whatever I want to carry, I can carry. More skeletons. You know what? I really shouldn't be complaining. Well, yeah, I should. Well, I probably shouldn't be whining, but good lord. Look at all these skeletons. The bad thing with skeletons is you have to fight them. You can't outrun them. Let's see. We'll eat a bag of groceries. So much food. Man, I would love to stay and heal myself just a little bit and then pick up more food, but I can't. We're gonna have to start running here before we get surrounded. I can outrun zombies fairly easy. Skeletons are a whole nother story. There's another one. In fact, the skeleton might actually be quicker than me. I'm not sure what their speed is. Wow. These guys are up here dancing. A zombie master and a group of shamblers are all shimmying out in the rain. Let's get out of here. It's a creepy ass night when the zombies are dancing. What do we got out here? Hey you! That's some nice canned food you have there, somebody yells at us. Great. So now we're being hunted by a survivor who is also starving. I need to find this police station. And we almost run headfirst into a shambler, it looked like. The police station may be able to provide us a little bit of refuge, if the police are there and are still friendly. Huh. You know what? I really need to start looking for a place to sleep. Oh, wonderful. This place has a bed. For some reason, I am not very enthusiastic about this. It's now afternoon. Not that we can, see the sun or anything. Okay. We're down in a basement here. Let's see, can I move this? No. I'm going to try to secure myself a place here. There we go. Place that bed back in the corner. Now how would I move this best? There we go. Now I'm trapped between 2 dressers here, and I've got my bed there. I've got some food. Let's see. Should I eat? No, I don't need to eat anything just yet. Well, actually, yeah, I should, just in case I wake up and I'm hungry. So we'll eat 1 can, and we're going to lay down and sleep. We've earned a rest here. There's still no telling how close the police department is, or if we'll even find it. But you know what? We're going to rest for a bit. Unfortunately, this bag of groceries has expired, so we're going to eat it before it spoils. It can rot, which is a nasty, horrible thing, because if it spoils, first it will expire, and then it will expoil, or it will spoil. Yeah, that's a mixture of expired and spoiled. Whenever it does that, it'll make you vomit and drop your stamina down to 0, I believe. Which basically makes you zombie bait. I've been sitting here laying in bed, just thinking to myself in the darkness here, creepy enough, watching my sanity drop, but we survived. And we can choose high stamina, light sleeper, awake, hardy, or firearms. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose Let's see. How about... how about awake? That'll help us just a little bit. Eat some food there. And, we're gonna sleep one more time. Then once we wake up, we're gonna set off out through town again. A, in search of food. B, in search of ammo. And C, in search of the police department. A new wave of refugees has arrived in town. Okay. Let's get out of here. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything followed us down here. And hey, some groceries. These expire on day 3. These expired not too long ago. Let's eat it before they spoil. Oh, and more blue pills, which I really should have been taking, but I guess I kind of forgot about them. I'll do that a lot. Good lord, look at all this food. It's insane. Okay, reload that. Take another stack of food. Good lord. If I felt comfortable about making a safe house, I could start stockpiling food somewhere. I mean, look at this. More food. Wow. Okay, eat some, and then grab another can. Top off as often as I can. Still don't see the police department anywhere on my map down there. Yeah, more skeletons all over the place. And is that... It's a zombified man. Great. Wait, is this the police station? Maybe not. We jump off a car and slide past a shambler. Let's see. Santa Man. It's a man who looks like Santa. He's got Santa Man's shotgun, canned food, a cell phone. Merry fucking Christmas, shambler. Them bloody kids, he yells. He shoots the shambler. We jump on top of a car, raise our gun towards the shambler, and we both begin unloading ammo downrange, dropping the shambler to the ground. Thanks, Santa Man. He unloads. We fire but miss. Fire again. He runs up and slams the butt of his rifle into the zombie man's face. Merry fucking Christmas, Ryan Hewlett. He unloads. And we get the finishing blow. Thanks, Santa Man, but I just wasted all my ammo trying to save you. Let's see, what do we got here? Some pistol ammo. I think we're going to follow him just for a moment. I'm curious where he's going. He meets up with Wayne Ramirez. Let's talk to him. He offers orange pills for blue pills. Orange pills, that's for sanity, right? You know what? I will accept that. He gives us 19 blue pills. We start taking them. Helps our sanity a little bit. Only plus 30, though. I was hoping it would be more than that. This whole stack is not really going to be enough to save us. Well, Santa Man, have you seen anything strange around here? Well, I saw Ryan Hewlett's zombie 15 tiles to the north. Oh yeah, you helped me kick his butt. Okay, take those. Man, tons of ammo scattered around to the gun shop. Okay, we're gonna have to bash our way through here. It's just skeletons, thankfully, for now. No reason in shooting and causing a ton of noise. I need... Come on. There we go. Okay, eat that, take the ammo, reload it, and then let's mow these skeletons down. There we go. Reload again. So there is a ton of ammo here. Of course, it's a gun shop. There's a ton of skeletons, too. What to do? There's not any hidden weapons around here, is there? I don't know if there's any secret weapons or anything like that just laying around. I'm sure, I know there is, like Santa's shotgun. We could have probably tried to kill him and take his shotgun, but that wouldn't be very nice. You know what, let's heal up with the band-aids. And I guess I'll take another stack of hunting rifle ammo. It's just so little. But it is so useful. Let's see. Damage is 24 for that. What's the damage for a pistol? I don't think it's very much. Damage 20. Hunting rifle is 24. You know what? I'm gonna try... I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm gonna try out a pistol for a while. I can carry a little bit more ammo, which could make all the difference in the world. Finish taking our Tic Tacs here, and another box of ammo. Oh man, we have to find that police station. What's this? Police body armor. Yeah, police body armor. You know, as much as I want more defense, I really don't want to drop any offensive capabilities or any more food. Another house. Looks like it's already been gutted by the zombie swarm. It's now deep night, and I saw a shambler in there. Get out of here, skeletons. We have to thin the herd a little bit, though. If I let them just run around, wow, there's like one every step. If I let them just run around, they will turn into tougher monsters. Imagine if each of these was an actual zombie. I would be able to run away for one. I'm over here squinting at my map, so hang on. Let's see. Wait, this is the police station right here. Either that or it's the subway. Wow, there's a lot of action here. It's Wayne Ramirez again. And he's fighting 3 shamblers. Wayne? I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm out of here. We take off running the other direction, leaving the poor bastard to fend for himself. Oh. Okay, this is the police station. However, I really don't feel safe trying to approach it just yet. Let's reload again. With all of those shamblers out there, it's bound to be a bad thing. Okay. These pills I will have to take. Yeah, don't waste food, I'll have to throw it on the ground then. These pills will replenish my stamina, which basically means unlimited running. You know what? Hang on. Before we get ourselves into any trouble here, I think we need to find a place to sleep for a while. We've survived another night. We can get Hauler for another inventory slot. Tough, light sleeper, firearms, or necrology. I think that I'll get Hauler. I almost never pass up an extra inventory slot whenever I can get it. And there are a lot of rats down here. We're going to thoroughly scout this place out, though, and make sure that it's safe to rest in. Good Lord. If we tried to sleep down here, we would have woke up covered in rats, having our eyes and intestines chewed out. Another rat tries to sneak up behind us. We shoot in the darkness, but miss him. This would be an amazing safe house, I have to say. It's large enough that you could section off areas with barricades, which would also give you plenty of time to know that the zombies are coming, because if you build a barricade, they love to bash the barricade down before they come for you. Someone's breaking tiles 8 to the east. Who is down here? We're not alone. It's a shambler. 1379. Okay. Oh man, we're in the darkness here. We fire and miss. Take off running. Should have watched my ammo there. We fire and miss again. Hit him for 12 damage. It's not nearly enough. Okay, I just have to kind of pace him around here. And not run out of stamina, which shouldn't be hard. You can kite zombies if you try hard enough. Okay. Let's kind of box that in, even though it's not going to help us very much. I guess we'll just rest right here. Yeah, actually no. Before I sleep, reload my gun. The last thing I want to do is wake up with an empty gun and surrounded by zombies in the darkness on an empty stomach, soaking wet from the rain. It's afternoon and it's still raining heavily. The police station is hopefully clear now. At the very least, we did not get noticed. Outside, a night is falling as we enter the police station. Looks like everything in here has been busted up. Broken shelves, boards litter the floor, radios, shotgun shells. If I can find any really good armor, I'll take it. There's a shotgun. It's tempting. Actually, you know what? I will take the shotgun. Drop that. Pick up a box of shotgun shells. It never hurts to have a little bit of versatility in your firepower. Shotguns do have uses. What do we have here? Anti-riot armor. Standard anti-zombie riot gear. For your everyday run-of-the-mill zombie outbreak. I'm tempted to get the body armor, but at the same time, I don't know what I would drop. I'm not willing to drop food, and I'm not willing to drop ammo. Looks like more riot gear. I think we'll pass it up for now. A lot of ammo here. Wow, a dead cop. Who was this? His name badge says Wayne McGreedy. Or McCready. No, that's McGreedy. And we're not alone down here. A shambler, he's chasing us. And the prisoner who should not be his zombie. Damn it. We're too late. This is the zombie you want to find to continue the main quest line. He will tell you where you need to go. However, since we did not find him, now we pretty much have to stumble around, which means we're getting the hell out of here. Because there's nothing else down here for us, and the only thing we need to worry about is our survival at this point. 2 more zombies run out of the building that we slept in. It's a good thing that we're out of there. Another dead person. It's Mickey Taylor. I'm half expecting to bump into our old buddy Wayne Ramirez soon. Okay, we'll eat this one. Yeah, and that one's spoiled. Forget it. I'm not going to eat spoiled food out here in the rain. What do we got? More blue pills. It's tempting. But I'll pass. There are screams of terror coming from every building. What do we got? Mitch Forrester, another shambler. Sam Brady is a zombie. We take a step back and start running. The zombie claws at us but just narrowly misses. Okay. The hospital is at B2, which is also in a residential area. And that's the only other location that we know. Man, this is not good. Let's eat some food, pick up that can, and just keep on moving. Wow. There's a roadblock. Jeremy White, a shambler, and a zombie master. I'm gonna end up getting cornered soon. Are there any survivors to team up with? Man. It's possible at this point, 4 days after the outbreak, Those who haven't had food, probably dead. Those without guns are probably dead. Those without shelter are probably dead. 2 more skeletons. We run into one and it just collapses into a pile of bones. We get boxed in by 2. Jump the fence and slow one down. We pivot, shoot both of them to get them off of our tail and take off running. You know what? Let's just run to the north here. We switch districts. That was quick. He really sped that up. Wow. Let's see. This is crossbow bolts, a hunting rifle, and we safely avoid the spikes there. 2 skeletons corner us. Dang it. I don't want to be wasting ammo, and I don't want to be alerting the other zombies. Crap. Yeah, we're being chased by a horned neophyte right now. Oh boy. They just about pinch us in here. We turn and drop that skeleton. Run into another one and drop it. We've survived another night, so we can choose high stamina, medic, hardy, martial arts, or unsuspicious. I guess I will go ahead and... this is tough, okay? I have to really weigh between high stamina and medic right now. I think I'll choose high stamina, because I haven't found that many medkits yet, actually. Wow, this thing is right on us. We start sprinting and just barely lose it. Skeleton, another zombie corners us. We bounce off the wall, and the National Guard has arrived. 131 tiles, though, to the northeast. I think what we're going to do is just dive into the next district here. And this is apparently where we started. Yeah, B1, a green district. We come face to face with a skeleton that we shoot and drop. Sometimes the aiming reticle doesn't actually show up, and I don't know why. Let's see, who do we have? 2 skeletons. We aim at that one. Aim at that one. They both drop. Maybe, no, I was going to say maybe it only shows up whenever you have multiple targets. I'm still not sure. I'm trying to figure out why it does sometimes and why it doesn't. All these parks have been torn up. Their fences torn down. And to the National Guard, 63 tiles to the west. Gotta find them. And here we go. The skeleton sees us, another zombie down there. The good news is that those fences will distract them for quite a while. More National Guard, 85 tiles to the east. Dang it. All we have to do is find a group of National Guard to hang out with. Actually, what I need to do is get out of this place, because I need to find a place to sleep. A gun shop. It has been completely looted, except for this pistol ammo that I'm pretty sure was placed here as a trap, because it's on some cans there. Got one zombie's attention, but thankfully we just take off running. He is unable to keep up. All of this rain has to be making the zombies quite soggy. An army chopper has dropped supplies. 44 tiles to the south. That is payday right there. Who are you? A civilian, it looks like. Claire Black. Not bad. She had a lot of stats. She's been alive for quite a while. I could be trying to team up with her, I think, maybe. I might actually need a leadership skill for that. Let's see. Free Angel's Jacket. For some reason I'm having trouble getting confirmation or description boxes to pop up here. I'm also getting tired and losing my voice. So I'm probably going to have to save this and end the video soon. I wasn't expecting it to last this long, but it did. Is that a National Guard? Michael Irvin. No, a woman. She's been alive since day 5. She's got a lot of skills and a hunting rifle. Some food. Not bad. We need to find a place to sleep. Damn the National Guard for now. More free angel clothing. The bad news is, that is the only building. The only residential building there. We have to come back here. That entire map was a park area. Hello there, zombie. Another skeleton jumps out of the shadows at us through the doorway, and another one right outside the window. They're all over the place. I cannot sleep on a top floor. I have to find a basement. I hate taking a break, though, because whenever I come back, I'm not going to know what I was doing. Okay, well, this is where we'll die, then. Let's see. What is this place? This is a char building. We have Bob Austin alive here. What does he have? He's got pistol bullets, green pills. Aha, here's a med kit for us. Maybe we won't die. Maybe we will die. There's no telling. Let's see. Eat all of the food that we can. Top it off and start picking some of this stuff up. Because since this guy is in here with us, you can be absolutely positive that he's going to start picking up all of the other food. Okay. Heal ourselves a bit there. I won't use all of the bandages. I'll just leave some of them. I saw the Shambler. 9 tiles to the west. He offered some canned food for a pistol. No thanks. I'm not giving up my protection. Another med kit, more bandages. Unfortunately, this isn't the building that we want to be in. Could probably sleep here, though. Okay, he closes the door behind him, and I think we are. We'll just collapse here. There's no beds. We're not in a basement. We're just in a top floor, ground floor char office building, sleeping curled up in the back corner amid the rubble. Someone's bashing furniture 5 tiles to the northeast. That's inside the building, so we're not alone. Since we're going to be in close quarters combat, let's switch to the shotgun here. Because I know that we're not going to get out of here without fighting. There we go. There's one zombie, a shambler. We open fire and drop him. And let's get out of here. I would have preferred to have gotten more sleep. But I have a feeling since we fired our shotgun in there that we're not going to be left alone if we stay. We turn the corner and there's 2 shamblers and Vinny Bent's zombified body. Wow, we run face first into a shambler and actually punch him. He scares us so much. We've survived another night. Medic, bows, light sleeper, light feet, or hauler. I'll choose hauler. Again, can't pass up an extra inventory slot no matter how hard I try. We grab a box of pistol shells on the run and take off sprinting through the window here. Get pinched in by 2 skeletons and have to drop them, wasting valuable ammo, which reminds me to switch back to my pistol here. And there's a shambler, there's a shambler. Okay, let's hold up here. Time passes, it's morning. We switch to our shotgun and close that door. It'll take him a while to break through it, I believe. Pick up this med kit and heal ourselves. And there goes the door, just in time. Shambler standing on the other side. We raise our shotgun and fire. Actually, no, we don't, because he's out of range. So we draw our pistol and fire. We miss. He steps towards us. Our second shot misses. Another shambler fills in behind him. Shotgun time, baby. We start backpedaling, unloading shots with our shotgun. Most of them seem to be missing, though. He claws at us. And guard Orlando Gates. His zombie bursts through a side door. We backpedal into a room filled with the shotgun ammo, a med kit, and a few bandages. This is it. I'm pretty sure. He's got 63 hit points. We level our shotgun at him and unload for 15 damage. I'm trying not to get cornered here. We go toe-to-toe with him just for a bit. Desperately and frantically jamming shells into our gun. Drop that. Have to pick up the med kit. We use it. Heal for 16. Backpedal into the corner. Shotgun blast. One's down. The other one corners us. Pummels us. The guard, dang it, as we try to pedal around him, the guard grabs us by the throat and flings us with all his might towards the wall. Our body collides with it and slumps to the ground, but our throat remains in his grip. So there we go. That's the end of that character. Rest in peace, Cheryl Kennedy. You survived for 6 days and 8 hours. Not too bad. For a character, lasted longer than I thought she would, honestly. I might have to actually up the difficulty. Only got one achievement, found a char office. If I had been much quicker and got to the police station in time, could have advanced the plot a little bit more. But even if you don't find him, you can find the secret char office simply by wandering around and exploring. Obviously, the higher your difficulty, the more zombies there will be, the harder it will be to survive. So, it's best if you find him first. Fun facts. Let's see. Cheryl Kennedy died. Others are still having fun, though. Guard Ted LeSaint, a char guard in that same district, was still alive. Good for him. Oldest undeads were some rats that were living in the sewers, and the deadliest people were us, with 64 kills. And the next closest murderizer was Sergeant Trevor Vance with 9 kills. The deadliest undeads was Guard Keith Kennedy, who... is that the same guard that killed us? It might have been. With 9 kills, and then a shambler in the same district. Let's see, what else did we do? A ton of stuff in the after action report here. So yes, we are dead. Rest in peace, Cheryl Kennedy. You were not nearly as awesome as Monica Foster, but you tried. And you were much better than these other people who didn't even last past the first hour. Yeah, you can bump the difficulty way up. At this difficulty percent, as soon as you spawn, the building you start in is surrounded by 50 zombies. I may actually do a video of that, because it's hilarious. It's basically see how far you can run before you get cornered somewhere. I'll see you guys in the next video, though. And no, I don't want to reincarnate.